2018 Porsche 718 Boxster car review. The greatest pleasure can be found in Porsche's 982 chassis. 718 Boxster and 718 Cayman exists involving the edge of grip and the fringe of control. It's a location of pure joy on account of the sweetest stability control system in existence, one that allows look over the sting without actually jumping, but which never punishes you for doing this. These are machines we've appreciated for a long time now, approving an ample amount of Porsche's least costly performance car in either its roadster or coupe forms or both to award them 1910 Best Cars Awards, including a 2018 honor. The newest version on the cars, the GTS, helps make the experience much more enlightening. The good points of 2018 Porsche 718 Boxster. Almost each of the performance hardware within a package, plus more power. The bad points of 2018 Porsche 718 Boxster. It's an $80,000 Porsche that doesn't commence with the number 9. The GTS designation isn't new, having first appeared for the 904 car-era GTS in 1963. The modern formula for GTS models would be to add the performance features available elsewhere as options and package these with a modest bump in power on an all-in price greater than it would cost to piece everything together. And that's just what Boxster and Cayman GTS models accomplish yet again. Their starting prices of $82,950 and $80,850 representing a worth over comparably equipped S models. The standard Porsche active suspension management lowers your vehicle 0.4 inch in accordance with the base model fitted while using passive suspension. PASM constantly adjusts the damping rate over two overlapping ranges depending for the selected driving mode. It can also be decoupled on the selected mode with a button about the center console. The optional PASM Sport suspension lowers the GTS yet another 0.4 inch. Ride quality is firm, even the softer setting, jostling occupants if the road turns rough. But control is sublime, and also the trade-off is both worthwhile and among the finest in the industry. Sport Plus was our preferred driving mode for the track, but for the road we regularly dial the suspension time for its softer setting to permit better compliance. The anti-roll bars inside the GTS are stiffened about 10% compared to the S, and the body roll isn't disruptive or, honestly, even noticeable. Steering, as always, is quick enough to direct the GTS prudently while speaking a language we understand. The S model's variable ratio rack is shared here as well. Both the Boxster along with the Cayman have always lacked the pitch dive dance a large number of mid-engine cars exhibit under heavy braking or acceleration, which remains the case from the GTS. As a result, the steering weight and feedback are consistent, giving the trucker a trustworthy destination to go about the business enterprise of driving hard. The double extra goods. Few cars make this happen as well as either the Boxster or Cayman. Every control, in truth, offers steadfast feedback and confident response. Even cars which had been beaten on the right track for days prior by other waves of journalists offered a brake pedal with drop-thin cars stopping power, although we did notice a difference among individual cars. That was while using standard iron rotor brakes, however, which include 13.0-inch front and 11.8-inch rear rotors with 4 piston calipers at each side. Carbon ceramic brake rotors, with 13.8-inch discs all over, plus 6-piston front and 4-piston rear calipers, are optional and may likely shrug off of the challenge of stopping a dump truck, not to mention a 718. View model details. Only a principal back-to-back drive or instrumented tests, which we shall perform once GTS models are available, will definitively reveal the effect from the power increase. Weight is usually a wash involving the two body styles, with equipment differences affecting the whole more than your selection between a coupe or perhaps a convertible. Porsche quotes a similar weight for both. Expect a 3,100 to 3,200 pound car. Porsche says both models are ideal for a 3.9-second set you back 60 miles per hour when equipped using the PDK and 4.4 seconds while using manual. But We've measured a 3.6-second pass in the Boxster S equipped using the PDK along with a 4.3-second run with all the manual. Subjectively, the GTS just isn't obviously quicker than an S model. In fact, Porsche claims a 2.0-second quicker lap time across the Nürburgring for the GTS, 740 versus 742. But, such as S model, the GTS will produce pure stoke if this goes on sale early next spring. Finding its rhythm on the track or maybe a deserted road is usually a pinnacle experience among all of today's sports cars. These Porsches are cars that talk, cars that listen, and cars that dance confidently across the fringe of grip and back, top or no top.